So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Rafael Varane playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Kaká. And that was nowhere near his best. Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho, looking to play him in. Now there's a fine ball, takes a shot! And he couldn't finish.
Aguero has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That is good strength. Oh, just skips past his man. Nancy have a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Mbappe! Mbappe! Irrepressible! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And Nancy are in front. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Dạ. Cái gì
Passing
con
is
mấy cái gì
crisp
tay
and
con ướt
sharp,
mặt đấy.
and it's
Mấy cái tay con ướt đấy cái gì đấy?
Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Bale, Aguero, and the finish! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Lau thì con vứt ở trong thùng rác luôn.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Szoboszlai is always playing with one eye on the spec. He's having a pop! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Liverpool really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Dạ.
Rodri. Nancy already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Kaká going face to face with his great rival.
Oh,
The pass isn't the best. Szoboszlai knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but it's Bale! And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. Corner number 2 then. Nancy have the chance to go the other way. Threads one in, and he was quick to react. Looking for options for movement. Kaká. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Rodri. That's where it came from. Now, can they get him away?
Bullet clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on.
Snyder! Great effort, but no way through. Liverpool have their third corner. Nancy are looking to go forward now. Silvestre. Desai cuts it out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vieira. And this is Aguero. Here's a chance! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And it's Rodri. Kaka. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. It's a quick one. Can he get on the end of this? Has crossed into the middle. And back out. Quality ball.
Nancy can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And here's Hullet. Silvestre. Nice bit of trickery. Rodri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Bale, and they can counter here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Rodri proves too strong, too smart. And it's Cruyff. Played out to the left flank. Schneider. Bale. Schneider. This is a promising build-up. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Szoboszlai does really well to win the ball there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is ended up... Tries one from range! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Nancy obviously have a half-time lead, but it has come very much against the run of play.
Nancy with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. So the action resumes.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Hullet, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Schneider. Bale. Kaka. Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. It's Ronaldinho! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Bonucci is there and he can get that clear. Deftly away. And it's Schneider. He's having a hit! He doesn't look too happy with that.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often he'll find the net.
Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, he's having a go!
Mày em đẹp cưa.
They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
You're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Hullet, and this is Cruyff.
Well, that's good
Hay được
defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Picked out brilliantly. In with the challenge. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now he's off and running. Vieira. And it's Thuram. Now it's Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball.
Đi mẹ mày.
Liverpool can breathe again. Just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, shooting chance!
Ơ kìa.
And there's a goal. And the comeback is complete.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Nancy choosing to make the first change. Liverpool with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Bonucci makes the interception. Rafinha. And this is Aguero. He might be in here. Aguero! And here's Mbappe. And it's Vieira. Oh, well played.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Szoboszlai. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And this is Snyder. And this is Chance!
Ô,
That
chó
is
rách.
doing no harm at all.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Nicked it back promptly. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Now what about this cross? And the keeper gets his hands on it. Varane. Great vision. And he's intervened well there. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good read.
That was
Xử lý cái bóng cái đi.
well
Mái em.
spotted. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
It's Aguero! Oh, crossbar! But he's left disappointed.
Well, Peter, sometimes that happens. You get...
It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run, and he plays one through. Deco. Vieira. It's a really well-measured ball, and he's quick to return it. Corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Ronaldinho plays it short. Good chance here! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
And that is as far as it goes. Nancy, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence. And I'm afraid they were...
Andrea Pirlo.
Using a slow shot in this situation? No more. It's too risky. Use a left spin with medium speed and seek.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
He's found space here. He's on it. Can he get away? And it's made. Great chance! Messi carries the ball down the right. He's found a way through. Messi showing good feet. Neymar, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross field.
Mbappe. He has found a way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Costa Curta. No goals as yet. Pinches it off him. Can he get it through? Now there's a fine ball. In with the challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now this could be a chance. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. And it's Rodri. Cruyff. Oh, super ball.
Ui, giỏi cái đẩy sang bên kia.
Nemecha. Pirlo. Bebeto. Oh, it's Bebeto. Hakimi. Tries to pass it through. Oh, sweet feet. Look at the space here. Cruyff! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Baresi. Pirlo. Nemecha. Modric. That's going wide left.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Shot could be on. That is a brilliant interception. Rodri. And now the breakaway. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pirlo. That's destined for the flank.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Kaka. But it's Thuram. Vieira. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified. Decent chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Finds a shoots! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Nancy have themselves a chance from the spot. The major moment in the game. He scores for sure! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Nancy have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Cruyff charging forward, the ball at his feet. Rodri. Now it's Hullet. Good take, and is he in? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, Dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Nice interception, well timed. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Nancy can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So, into the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Neymar. And it's Hakimi. Messi. Oh, he's having a go! Rodri. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. And this is Cruyff. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hakimi. Played through into space. Neymar looking to receive it in space. And he shoots! Nearly, but not quite.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Modric. Played into space. And he cuts out the supply. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Nemecha is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Pull it. Bastoni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Bebeto. Some resolute defending there.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bonucci. And it's Thuram. Vieira. That's Bonucci. And it's Cruyff. And it's Rodri. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Mbappe. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Kaká. Cruyff. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Kaká. Well timed, excellent interception. Lovely bit of skill. And Hullet! Ruud Hullet! Beyond special! What a player! About as smooth as it gets. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over surely. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Nancy are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
That is good alertness. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Vieira. Bonucci is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Vieira. Kaká. And it's Cruyff. Tries to play it through. Pass is just off target. Pirlo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And time is up. Nancy are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Bullets picking up.
Không về đâu, thêm một có cả. Không về đâu, thêm một có cả game 2 đấy. Không về đâu, thêm một có cả game 2 đấy. Ok, trượt đi rồi, buồn đánh tay không?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah,
And the shots! What a wonderful goal!
well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Truly superb. Decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nicely weighted ball. Kaká has the space to scheme. Getting up there! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Serginho. Cruyff. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Lovely feet. Cruyff! Scholes threads one in. Always onto this. Owen! And Owen! He won't be happy with that one. Nancy very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Rodri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Best. Scholes! Scholes! They want to be quick to recover this. Flashes it across. Brilliantly cut out. Kaká. A probing pass. That is good alertness. Costa Curta. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Scholes. Tries to pass it through. Scholes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's picked his way through. Vieira. Played out wide. Cross to the back post. Chance!
Ui giời
He's beaten the
ơi.
keeper, but hit the post. And it's Kaká. Hullet. Rijkaard. Chance here to counter. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Rodri is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Owen. Lovely pass, but can he get there? In towards the back stick. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. No, that's been intercepted. Scholes. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. This looks promising. Good read, needed to be. Rodri.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Looking for the run. Now, chance, surely! It's in! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's had it taken off him. And it's Rodri. That's a good run down the left. Cruyff. He's in a great position here. Desai. That is ended up in no man's land. Deep into stoppage time. He's had a shot! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. So there was the first half.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And we are back on the way. Pass somewhat off target. And it's been hooked away. And the pass is intercepted. Costa Curta. Best. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. That's destined for the flank. Delivers the ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that is well cleared. That is lovely. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Costa Curta. Pressing high and with purpose. And he's got away from him. Goes for a shot! Goal, Nancy! Into the lead once more. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Nancy with the lead. Pull it. No way through.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And it's Kaka. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nicely shaped ball. That's been slipped through. That's a decent clearance. Now it's Mbappe. In with the challenge.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And a chance! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Changement pour Nancy. Le numéro 11.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Manchester United dragged themselves back again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Bergkamp crosses. That's really well manoeuvred. Van Bommel with the foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Changement pour Nancy. Le numéro 10. À sa place, le numéro 6. Owen.
Van Bouten cuts it out. That pass has been well intercepted. And the shot! Goal, Nancy! And they get themselves in front! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And it didn't take... It's Aguero!
Aguero really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
Best, he's in one-on-one. Takes a shot! And he hits the net.
Cay với hậu vệ rất
And
tịt.
level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Quite a game this, all square again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He's got away. Just eases him off the ball. Rafinha engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Five minutes left on the clock. And this is Berbatov. Best.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe
Béo
both
gì
sides
đấy.
just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Bonucci did just
Cái đéo gì nữa.
Berbatov! Oh, he's done it!
Cái mả mai em cái thằng Sidorf này.
A game of thrills. This might just do it. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
De temps additionnel.
Well, they've
Mày
done
đéo
the
chịu
hard
được
work.
đi.
Now
U
to
nhà
survive
mày.
the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Zanetti. Best. He's having a pop! And kept out by the most elastic.
Đi, còn mẹ mày.
As it goes. Nancy can look back at this result with regret.
Mày rất
A
tịt.
front foot
Mẹ.
start, but they were ultimately made to pay.
Đi, mày trừ 25 điểm. Cay đấy, cái đái ra. Cụ u chúng mày.